Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack. You can't touch, get ready. The show begins now, we're the kings of the game. Take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack. You can't touch, get ready. The show begins now, we're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack. You can't touch, get ready. The show begins now, we're the kings of the game, take a bow. Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack. You can't touch, get ready. The show begins now, we're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack. You can't touch, get ready. The show begins now, we're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack. You can't touch, get ready. The show begins now, we're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack. You can't touch, get ready. The show begins now, we're the kings of the game, take a bow. Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack. You can't touch, get ready. The show begins now, we're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack. You can't touch, get ready. The show begins now, we're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack. You can't touch, get ready. The show begins now, we're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack. You can't touch, get ready. The show begins now, we're the kings of the game, take a bow. Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch.
Hello and welcome in to everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
All in the world is right. I love it. I love it. Good morning, Omega. How you doing today?
It just wasn't right last week. Like, I love all our viewers equally, of course, but when Omega's not first in here, it just something's wrong.
Yeah, it was definitely weird. Although, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I hit the fucking parlay. I smashed that sucker. Morning, Hefe. Morning, Hefe. Oh,
Yes,
good morning. Welcome in. Appreciate the lurk.
That'll be yeah. Congratulations last week. That was a huge win.
Huge win, huh? Yeah. We haven't talked about it because we weren't here Thursday. So yeah, we haven't talked about it. I should bring that up, and we could cover that real quick. I mean, we could just talk about it. Just talk about it a little bit, right? Like, I mean,
yeah.
For those, I mean, no, everyone's following along in Discord. Obviously, everyone's following along in Discord, but I mean, yeah, let's just let's bring it up and take a look. I think this is it. Yeah, this looks like it's it. Just drop
Biggest
it in
winner.
Here. Yeah, big giant fucking fat wiener right here. This was oh no, I'm sorry, that was 2 weeks ago. I didn't even post it.
Now he's just showing off.
Shit, I didn't even post it. Chat, I didn't even post it. I didn't even post my fucking. Well, yeah. I mean, no. Let's be honest. Nobody cares to see the wiener like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what people are interested in. People are not trying to see that. I thought I'd put it in general. Right? I must have put it in general. I was probably going like way too quick and stuff like that. Yeah. I think I was going way too quickly. Copy the link here. Sorry, that was from 2 weeks ago, which is also a good one. But this is the one that we hit last week right here. This is the one. Take a look at this in all its fucking glory. Yeah, I was super excited about this one. Super excited. It was just Jacksonville to cover, the Panthers to cover, which is also, I felt very disgusting. Very disgusting asking the Panthers to do anything. The Giants to cover, which was the most nail-biting game of the day. Like this was yes.
The Jets, man.
No. The Jets, I had it in the bag. The Jets were in the bag 6.5. There's no way. But the Giants. Oh yeah, but once it went to overtime, it was good. Like I knew it. Once it was tied up at overtime, it was locked. It was solidified because it was only going to be a 6-point game at that point. So even if the Dolphins score a touchdown, that's it. They don't even kick the extras. So like it was done. I wasn't even sweating it. I was literally sweating the Giants game. It was like, come on. And then all of a sudden they got down. And I was like, oh no, are they going to go up? Are they going to like get a touchdown? And then now it was just, oh my God, it was nerve wracking. It was so nerve wracking. I would have preferred that the Giants just win outright. That would have been great. That would have been, much better. But
we solidified number 2 in the draft, so
is it like locked in now 100%?
No, but
okay, gotcha.
Just the way the other teams matchups still have to play out. I think we still have a good chance of getting number 1.
Yeah, I think so too. So yeah, I saw this and I said, yeah, I like it a lot. The spread points, the spread were just too much in some of these games. I never thought that the Dolphins were going to lose. I never thought the Giants were going to win. And I didn't really think that the Jags were going to win, but the Jags won outright. So Titans tightened worse than the Jags jagged. It was a rough week, but I was super excited.
I took the Giants with points today because they got them going at like 16.5 right now, I think.
16.5.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, 16.5 is a lot of points, but I also wondering like, I don't know. That one was a tough one. I might have taken the Ravens to cover.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I didn't take the Ravens. Neither did Lady Bam.
Yeah,
we both had the Ravens. I mean, actually, we both took the Ravens to win.
Yeah,
nobody's picking the Giants from here on
16.5 though is a lot though, like a lot. Well, I mean, I commend you. I will, I will never, ever in anything I do pick against the Bucks, but I commend you for being realistic. Like we're not winning today. I know that we're definitely not winning today. Today's a test. And the only saving grace is that their offense is not high powered, but the Bucks are not winning today. And I have no, our secondary can't fucking cover a paper bag. Like we're so bad at pass coverage, so bad.
Well, yeah,
So
all you got to cover is Wad McConkey. I mean, other than that,
it doesn't
you're
matter.
good.
I mean, we could have to cover a rock and we couldn't fucking do it if we were paper. Like it's trash. Like, yeah, we just can't do it. Yeah, Winfield's out too, and everybody we bring in gets hurt too. We bring in Edwards, he gets hurt. We bring in people off the street to play for all the people that got hurt. So we've got pieces, but I mean we've got wholesale issues with pass coverage, and it starts up front. We thought we were going to have a defensive line, and we got some players, but nobody's like ever dominant, So anyway, it's sad, but like, yeah, I'm so confident that the Bucs are not winning today. Probably will cover any sort of spread. I think it'll be a close game because they'll give me hope. But again, we'll just be in that same shit position we've been in, and the Falcons will do just enough to fucking lose. I bet Monday night the Falcons will do just enough to surprisingly lose to Desmond Ridder and their former quarterback, right? And we'll maintain first place in the division at exactly 500 or whatever the fuck is going on. And yeah, we'll just kind of coast and we'll win the division at barely 500 and have a shit ass draft pick again and not improve our team again. So I'm looking forward to this. This has been a great season. It's been a fun season, at least outside of being a Bucs fan, just being a regular football fan and watching every single game and staying invested in it. It's been a lot of fun for that. As a Bucs fan, it's been a pretty shit season. So glad we're ramping down here. It's going to be cool. Looking forward to it.
Well, the issue is you got to play a number 5 seed. That's probably going to be a plus 10 win team. So
yeah, it's one of those things. Like, should we feel good that we have wins over the Eagles and the Lions? I don't know. Maybe they were, the Lions were not hurt. It was week 2, so maybe it's just a little anomaly. Hard to say. I don't know. I don't know where I go with all this. I'm just kind of at that point where I'm like, no part of me really enjoys this. No part of me. So what can we do? So what can we do? Let's move right along into some fact or fantasy. For those of you that don't know, we run a daily DraftKings each and every single week. Did you know last week was the worst week of participation we had all year long? Did you know that?
It might even get better this week. Better as being less.
I disagree. I think people are going to get into the DraftKings. I think it's going to happen. I think we're loading up. I think it's important. Feel free to join in, everybody. Make sure you're in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link in the chat right now for you. It is right here. Is it the one from? No, that's last week. Here it is. Got it right here. Boom, boom, boom. Right here. Copy this link right now. We're going to go ahead and drop it in the chat for you. In case you want to join in, feel free to come in and take our money. What happens is we've been winning too much. We've been beating the hell out of the field, over the past couple weeks. Like, people have seen like there's no chance of winning. So you just stop getting in. I don't blame you guys. I don't blame you guys for not wanting to get in anymore. I really don't. But let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. Time to get in because my hot streak's about to come to an end. So if you want my $5, better come in and come get it.
So if you've been following along, you know that we go over how I've been doing in my fantasy league. I clinched first. Got that bye for this week. Went 10-4. I was on a hot streak there. I was like 9-1, and then the last 4 weeks, I just I couldn't get it together. I'm hoping, the rest that my team's going to have this week because we clinched that bye. Everybody's, enjoying a little rest this week, a little vacation, heading into the semifinals next week. They come back well rested, and we take that championship. And then, I can just retire off into the sunset. Yeah, maybe, as long as they don't, randomly get a drug test notice in their locker room. Yeah. They come back well rested. Joints are good.
Isn't that weird? No, I haven't heard a single person get suspended this year for marijuana use. Not a single person. Has there been any? Maybe I'm not paying attention. I don't know. It feels like maybe
gambling.
Times are
Yes,
changing. What's that?
Gambling for sure, but
yeah, exactly. God forbid we put a little money on something, But I mean, I get it. You never know. Like, I would hate if these guys like bet against them, or something, and all of a sudden, like, I don't know. Who knows, right? Like, stranger shit has happened, right? Let's fix the refs problem first. Omega, if the playoffs started today, the Bucs would be hosting the Vikings. Yeah, because Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and that crew wouldn't have 300 yards each against us, right?
Oh, they went off last week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they went nuts. They went absolutely nutty last week. So I would not be looking
But
forward to that.
before we move on, I would just like to thank both Legend and Rapper. Unfortunately, they didn't make the playoffs. But I would like to thank them for allowing me to enter this league this year. It's been fun. Maybe you'll make your own playoffs next year. But it,
Wow. The
it
heat
was fun.
coming off of this guy right now. I love it. I absolutely love it.
It
I
was
mean,
fun. You
yeah,
had to have
it's
been
funny.
there.
Yeah. I'm
It
sure
was
I
a
did.
great
I'm sure I did.
it was a great draft room. All the smack talking that was going on. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. Why is he taking this guy so early? Well, I went 10-4. Um, and some of the guys that may or may not have been smack talk aren't in the playoffs.
Not
So
in yeah, they're hiding, right? They're not in chat,
yeah,
you know? Congratulations, boys. Congratulations on
changing
your
the rules
donation.
changing the rules 3 weeks ago from a 14 playoff to a 16 playoff. Didn't even make the playoffs after making the change. Just crazy.
I mean, there it is. There it is. But shout out, I assume that Noel's zero build is probably a ZB zero build for Fortnite streamer. I assume you're part of that community.
Yeah,
So, you know.
all love though. I
Oh, exactly. Yeah,
all
yeah,
love.
yeah.
I don't know
We
any
don't
of you
smack
guys,
talk
but
people we don't love. You know what I mean? So, do you start Lamar in a potential blowout versus the Giants, or Goff in a potential shootout with Buffalo? PPR. Well, I mean, uh that's a great one, firefighter. That's a great one. I think I go with Goff. I do think I go with Goff. I think that game just has a potential of being closer and them needing more air yards. Derrick Henry's over under might be at like 250 yards today, so that would scare me. Is the fact that the Ravens might just be like, hey, look, if we hand the ball off every play, we'll be out of here very quickly, and they might be looking at that game in that way. So if it was me and my team, I'm going Goff. Well, who do you like? Knowing that you got a bias here, because knowing that Bam Bam's
no,
about to tell us that Lamar ain't getting shit today.
no, 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 absolutely not. I would go golf, but not for the reasons that you think. Kind of what you just said. I think it's going to be so out of hand in the second half that yeah, they're just going to focus on giving it to Henry, and Lamar will end up with like 15 or 16 points. To where golf has just way too many weapons. He has both running backs he can pass to. He's got Williams or St. Brown, Jameson. Yeah, he's got his tight ends. He's just got too many options.
Amon-Ra
Yeah,
St. Brown. I hear you. I hear you. He loaded it with weapons. I get it. I get it. I like Goff too. I like for all those reasons, and the fact that game will, even when you think it's going to be out of hand, even when you think the Rams are getting ready to run away with it, which was shocking to me, that how well the Rams did against both the Niners in a very low scoring game and the Bills last week. It was crazy. So Rams are a surprise team. Rams are the most surprising team in the NFC for me, and I would be scared to play the Rams right now. I don't want to play the Rams in any capacity. At all. So that they're probably the scariest team in the NFC.
yeah.
Right
I'm really looking forward to that Week 18 matchup with the Rams and the Seahawks for the division. Probably that's
yeah,
going to be a good one.
it's going to come down. It's going to be close. It's going to be a close one. It's crazy. It's
But
crazy
to
how banged up the Rams were. Nuts.
answer your question, I think golf is the higher upside on today.
There it is. It's golf. It's golf all day, every day, and twice on a playoff Sunday. I love it. I absolutely love it. So let's get into some DraftKings. And let's see who do we like here. Let's see what we got going on. So let's refresh this thing. Let's take a look at.
Actually,
we've got so if we do
with that being said,
so Sunday through Monday. So there's 15 games in our slate today. Is what we're saying.
No more buys.
Yeah, we're done with the buys. Done with the buys, everybody.
Actually, throw that up
buys.
if you can for a second. If firefighter's still in here, just want to show him that I practice what I preach. Put my money where my mouth is, I guess you could say.
Yep.
There you go. I got golf in my lineup. So not only do I think you should, I have him already. I made this lineup on Friday. So there you go. If you need any more reassurance, there you
A
go.
lot of
I
players
got
in this one I like. I'm not sure that I really enjoy Chuba Hubbard, but you know, I mean, I probably probably going to be just fine. Probably just fine. Probably just fine.
and then him and Thielen, yeah, I think. And then
Wait, are you running Thielen too?
no, I don't have him, but
Oh,
I think
okay.
we're going to see a heavy dose of them today.
Yeah, I mean, who else they got? You know, like really, that other rookie wide receiver, I guess, is okay, but you know, other than that,
Yeah. But yeah,
it'll be
this is
interesting
my
to see.
lineup for the day. I was surprised I was able to get all I was able to get with with this lineup.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting. I think Jerry Judy might be an interesting play with how good that KC defense is.
Yeah.
Sutton, I absolutely love. Addison is a weird one. Chicago has a good pass defense, so in theory they're not going to go nuts like they did. But he's kind of low cost. You know, I like the average cost of the player here is down, right? Like obviously it's
Yep.
always going to be, it'll always find its level because you have a limited number that you're allowed to do. But like you don't have anybody loaded. Like you don't have any super top end folks over here. I love it. I do love it. Nice.
Yep.
I love it. I will not be, however, having any Carolina Panthers in my fantasy lineup this week. I will not have any Saints, and I'm definitely not going to be running any of them Falcons either. So
Or Chargers, right?
let's
You
see what
don't
this
want any
happens here.
Chargers.
Yeah, that's very true. I need to make sure. I would exclude them if they weren't there, but I'm definitely not playing any fucking Chargers. Get them the fuck out of here. So, interesting lineup here. Kyler Murray,
How do you
Saquon
get
Barkley,
Barkley and Henry? Like what?
and Henry. Look at the AI coming through. Jacoby Myers. I mean, Jacoby could have a decent day. You never know. Desmond Ritter, maybe they've been practicing all week. They get the connection down. And Zach Charbonnet. I mean, I feel like this has to be done right now. I mean, I'm taking this to the bank right now.
And you
Keenan
get Booty.
Allen. Yeah, I mean, look, yeah, Kayshawn Booty.
Anytime you can get Booty, you got to take him. You know. What I'm
yeah,
saying?
exactly. Right. When you get Booty in your life, that is the time. That is the time. I think I accidentally opened something I didn't want to do, but you know, here we are. So let's duplicate this thing real quick. And then let's go to lineups. I agree. So that's what if you get the Booty, you'll celebrate the wiener. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I'm just glad you don't have any Dallas people in your lineup this week.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, exactly. That works for me. We don't need anybody from Dallas over here ruining our fantasy lineup. I don't know if I had him last week or not. I do not recall.
Zay Flowers, 4 games with 110 yards this season.
That's an interesting one. 4 games. Yeah, I'm surprised about that. The Jets defense too. I mean,
It's
that
tied
could
for
be
the most.
Man, that's crazy. That's tied for the most. Zay Flowers.
Yeah.
He feels like he had a really decent year, but like, is it one of those that is just kind of quiet or no?
Yeah, because of what Henry's doing and.
Okay. All right. I mean, I respect it for sure. I absolutely respect it. But it's one of those that feels like it's just kind of weird out there. So, Zay Flowers having a quiet, really good year. Huh. Who leads the league in receiving? Is it Zay? I mean, if he's got 4 games of 100 and he's tied for the most, he's got to be up there, I assume. Got to be up there. I mean, no, it's got to be Jamar Chase. Got to be Jamar Chase. Yeah, running away with it. I think he's got like almost 1,500 yards this season. Yeah, it's got to be Chase. So that would be my assumption. But all right,
Jamar Chase is at 1319.
Okay, guys, 1,300. Sorry.
Justin
Overshot
Jefferson
that one a little bit, chat.
1,100.
1,100. Okay, all right. JJ's up, and JJ's had some stinkers of some games too. That's kind of surprising. Not gonna lie.
Where the fuck? He's not. Zay Flowers is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th at 863.
Yeah, see, I thought he had some struggles. I really did. I really thought he had some issues. So that's really interesting.
He's got the likes of Jerry Jeudy, Brock Bowers, CeeDee Lamb, Jackson Smith, Terry McLaurin, Garrett Wilson, Darnell Mooney, and Drake London ahead of him.
Yeah, all right. So I'm not crazy. Like it doesn't seem like Zay was having this like crazy great year that was I was like unaware of, right? Like, yeah, all right, cool. All right, fair enough. But yeah, we're jumping in. This is the lineup. I love this lineup that I'm in. I really, really like this lineup.
The fact that you got Barkley and Henry might win you the week alone.
Right. I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like, you know, why not, right? So we'll run our balance down to about 4, and we'll see what happens as we bring it back up. So we start at 5. So we put 170 on DraftKings this week total amongst everything. We'll see what happens. We've been winning about $60 to $70 each and every week. I know it's not home runs, guys. We're not like, making thousands and thousands of dollars over here. But hey, if we're stacking it and adding 60 each and every week, like, over the course of 20-week season like this, I mean, that's what we're trying to get to. That's all.
Yeah, you started at what, like 200, and you're all the way up to like almost 6.
Exactly. Yeah. The initial balance, and we had a bunch of losers too. I think was a little bit more than that. I think it was closer to 4, but yeah. So we're there. But we had a bunch of weeks where we didn't do shit. A bunch of weeks where it was just like couldn't hit nothing. Really struggled. So I'll take this stretch that I've been on for sure. I really, really will. So I'm excited. Reminder, get in the DraftKings. It's out there. I got Barkley and Henry, so you might as well just not join. Why are we encouraging people to donate at this point in time? Nobody's going to come and take my crown. Nobody's coming for me, the king. It's not happening. It's not happening at all. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's move right along and talk a little bit about this one. Is this mine or yours? I don't recall. I think this is yours. I think that's got to be yours. This is mine. Yeah.
Well, so far, my coworker wants to say he thinks otherwise because he just entered.
Okay, all right, then fine. All right. Come on. And you want to, if you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. Although I don't even know who won last week. I think, was it you? No, was it me? Oh no, it was me. 190 points, right?
You went off for 180 something.
That's right. 190 points. Yeah. Reigning, defending. Yeah. I won like 6 times. I don't know. A lot. 4 times, 3 times. I don't know. Three.
I told him he sucks because the fact that he has inside source with his son being in the NFL and he can't win these things it's just nuts to me.
Yeah. Especially when the team, right? Like, you're talking to like, and they put up a lot of points. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'll throw out there. Like, they put up a lot of points. You think that like when it's gonna happen, but
unfortunately, his kid plays on the side of the ball that gives up a lot of points. So,
ouch!
That hurts. I told him yesterday or Friday that he's a free agent this year. He just needs to come home.
Yeah.
The team that drafted him.
Didn't he start
laughed.
there? Yeah.
Yeah. I told him he laughed at me and said that's never happening. I told him, you know what? Never say never.
Okay. Well, hey, look, there's inside information that I don't know if we can break or not. Who knows? That's interesting.
Start breaking news.
Yeah, that's how rumor mills start and things like that for sure. So,
all right. So last week was rough. I correctly picked all my picks, I believe.
Just not against the spread.
Yeah. I fall in the $5, which is fine. I'm having fun. I broke even. I get my money back. But I hope, to get that back up. I'd love to win $10. So that way I can say at least I did something for 18 weeks and made a little bit of money.
Out of curiosity, I'm super curious to see if we can get into the sports books here. Do you see a link for here it is, right up here. Let me just see if it'll let me
live. We're gonna do a live one.
No, I'm trying to get to the pools.
Oh.
To show the things. Well, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Like, can we get into it?
Oops.
Oh no, sorry, chat. I gotta. Yeah. Sorry, chat. See what I can do here. Oh, I must have moved the fucking camera. Look at that. Hold on. Let me know when the camera looks right, Bam Bam. Hold on.
I will. Yep. That looks pretty good. Oh, back to the left a little bit. Yeah, that'll be good.
Good. All right. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's where we were. Yeah. That looks good. All right, cool. Sorry about that, chat. Sorry about that. Oh.
The wrinkles are still there. 17. It's been up for like 4 months, 3 months.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right? It's absolutely and utterly ridiculous if you ask me. Like, why is this happening? I couldn't tell you. But here we go. So, Right. So let me see. Are we checking location? I wonder if it's going to need that same like thing. I got to download the location checker thing.
The
Um,
authenticator.
yeah, we cannot locate you. What do you mean? I don't know why it's doing that. So we can't get in, unfortunately, which is the sad part. But we can at least look at this. So we'll take a look at it real quick. So here we go. So let's go over here. So if we take a look at
Oh,
the
look at
standings,
you.
so here we go. Yeah, I'm in at the $12 spot. I still haven't figured out how to use the skip week. I still have not figured out how to use the dang skip week, but there is a skip week, and it lets you do that. So if we take a look at where I'm at, see, I got 43 of 70 correct so far. Last week I had a great week. I had a really good week last week.
Hell yeah.
Week 14, 5-0, 5-0. We had I had the Vikings covering by more than 4.5, I should say. I had the Jets plus the points. I loved this one. This one I thought this was going to be a close game no matter what. Just thought the Jets kind of like hang around in there. So 6.5 I felt was way too high. I liked the Cardinals, or I'm sorry, the Seahawks over the Cardinals straight up. Definitely going to take them with the points. I thought the 49ers, getting a little bit healthier was weird that they were only a 4-point favorite over the Bears, but Bears don't have a head coach. Like this spread didn't make much sense to me. So yeah, there we were. And then KC plays everybody tight. KC blows out nobody. So 4.5 was absolutely far too much for a game that I took this same thing, Chargers plus 4.5 plus the under. I know I'm an overs guy. But I did the same thing, and that was that one won me double my money too, which was super nice. So this will be interesting to see. After a couple terrible weeks, 1-4, 3-2, not very good. 3-2, not very good. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So yeah, we can start looking at some of these things eventually. This will be fun.
I definitely hope they do this for the playoffs or something. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm sure. I bet you. There's one that we could get into the pick 'em pool for the playoffs. I guarantee we could. Yeah, we definitely will. But first place right here stands alone. 49 of 65. Chat 75% correct. Kmart. Anybody remember Kmart? You remember Kmart?
Really think about it. So there's 6 games ahead of you, and they used a bye week. We got to figure out how to do that.
Yeah. I wish I could use my skip. If I could drop that 0-5 skip week somehow, I'm gonna have to do some research after this, because if I drop that 0-5 skip week, then I'm 43 of 65 rather than, or no, I'm sorry, what am I? 40, whatever I am of me. I'm 43 of 65, which would put me, like much higher here, right? So wait, can I see 43, 65? No, but I would probably be top 100 at that point, right? So, I'd be making some money, making some
40,
money.
$50. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So either way, 12 on top of 5 is not bad. It is for the amount of time, effort, and energy that we put it. Well, I shouldn't say this. Like, we're looking at this stuff each and every week. So, to pick 5 games that you're real confident about, it's not extra work, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So enjoying the heck out of that. That's been a lot of fun. But this week, who do you like?
Yeah. I like the Bengals. I hope their defense can play well. But I got their Bengals. They have a really good offense. I got the Texans. The Dolphins aren't playing the Jets this week, so I like the Texans. We're deep in December. We're getting deep in December. We're halfway through December. Chiefs, you need to start showing us why you're reigning, defending 2-time Super Bowl champions. Your Hallmark movie was cute. That was great. Let's play some football now, okay? Let's beat teams that we should be beating by more than a field goal. You played the Panthers
movie reference. I don't get it.
They made a whole movie about the whole Taylor Swift dating a football player, but it wasn't Taylor Swift.
Really?
It was it's
yeah.
You can rent it for like $2.99 on YouTube TV. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Schmaler Schmift. I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll watch it. I will watch it. I literally had no idea.
I got the Chiefs winning by probably 6 today because they can't beat teams. They can't blow them out for some reason. I got the Lions. This is a pick'em game. It is a Super Bowl preview, in my opinion. I got the Lions winning. I got them winning. They need. The Bills lost the heartbreaker. They're going to play them tough. It's going to be high scoring. I hope anyway. But I got them losing again. I got the Lions winning. I need them to win. They need to win. To show the world that these aren't your same old Lions. Put a little dagger in the narrative. Yeah. Put a little dagger in the. This is just a fairy tale run. Show us that you're here to stay. You know.
Look, they
Show
could
us.
win. They could win out, and that's not doing anything until they hit the playoffs and they win that
Yep.
Super Bowl. That's it. That's it. If they another heartbreaking loss in the playoffs is probably too much for them to overcome. People are going to start wanting to get paid. Okay, I mean, Jameson Williams is going to have to get paid sometime soon. Like
Yeah.
this is one of those times. This is it. This is
Same
the
things
Lions
that
year. Make or break.
the same
This is
thing
it.
that the Bengals are going to fight with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. Yep. You got to get it while the rookies are the contracts are cheap. So with that being said, I got the Packers beating the Seahawks. I just think the Packers are a little bit better right now. And I think it's the Rams division to be had. So after the Cardinals, I know said the Cardinals last week, they're pretty much out of it. They got like a 3% chance to win the division. So I think the Packers win today by 4. So
Interesting. Okay, by 4. Called it very specifically, chat. Very specifically. We're pretty much aligned on a lot of these things. I think Houston wins by at least 3. I also agree with you on that. So we're aligned on quite a few of these games. It looks like. I got it going the other way though. I think Buffalo needs to get back on track. I think they need a win. Right? They're chasing that. They were attempting to chase the 1 seed, and the fact that they dropped the game last week, not good for them. Now they're a couple games behind. I don't think they're going to get there, but I think that they care more about it. Lions are in firm cruise control to get that 1 seed. I don't see them having any issues. So I feel like the Bills need it more. But you're right, pick 'em game. Hopefully it's a really good game. I'm excited. I won't be keeping my eyes on it a ton, but it will be up on one of my side screens for sure.
the Omega gets it.
Yeah. Packers win and the Rams lead the division. Go Green Bay. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Today's Go Pack Go for you, Omega. I hear you. But yeah, I think that definitely will come to fruition. I like the Packers to cover as well. I think they win, and they win by at least 3. So I'm a big fan there. I cannot believe that Pittsburgh is a 4.5 point dog to these Eagles. I'm super shocked about it with all of the things going around in Philadelphia and who's throwing the ball and why am I not getting the ball? And we're up by 10, but I didn't get a touchdown. And wow. I swear to God, fucking AJ Brown might as well symbolize the entirety of the Marvel Strike Force community. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. I mean, like, holy shit. Anyway, we're talking about football, but they're interchangeable because all I hear is coming out of the Eagles locker room. So give me the Steelers by 10 today. I'm a big fan of the Steelers. Give me the points. I think the Steelers, they can play defense. And I have not seen the Eagles play a lot of really good, strong, solid defense, giving up 25 to the Carolina Panthers. I mean, shit, we gave up 25 to the Carolina Panthers and we stink. So, yeah, sorry, I just stopped yelling. My bad. I just blew out Bam Bam's eardrum live on stream. You guys saw that? A little turn right there, like whoops. So
I also think I also think the Panthers are getting a little better than people want to give them credit for. I'm just saying.
Sure. I was more relative to my defense to their defense.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. It was yeah. They are on the they're on the come up. They're figuring something out, but don't worry, they'll screw it up. Like I don't think they're going to be good at any point in time. But yeah, a little bit of promise here. Dave Tepper's going to get involved and blow the whole thing up. You know it, right?
Oh, yeah.
You just know it's going to happen. Like you know that's going to happen. So. And then give me the Raiders to cover. I think the Falcons will probably win this game by a field goal late at the end. But there's something spunky going on with the Raiders right now. Max Crosby's out. It seems like whenever they get some turmoil and people just are like, you know what, they're absolutely garbage, they find a way to keep it close. Yeah, a little bit. Desmond Ritter, you never know, right? I think the Falcons could overlook this. They're East Coast team traveling the West Coast. You're playing Monday night. I just feel like maybe the Falcons is not in a good spot to completely blow them out. They're probably going to win this game. I like the Falcons to win outright, but I like them to win late in a field goal and then end up maybe either running the clock out or doing something like that. So give me the Raiders plus 4.5. That's why I like that there. I think this game's going to be close. But yeah, we're pretty close. We're aligned. We went with the pick'em game. We just sit on different sides of it. And mainly because I just think the Bills got to get a win. I mean, the Bills, they're to lose too late like this late in the season. Maybe it'll be the motivation they need to actually get into the playoffs and win. I mean, they're going to get in the playoffs. I don't think anyone's challenging them for the division. They're pretty close to having it locked up, but I think it'll be an interesting one. So yeah, we'll get more to as we pick the slate of games a little bit later. But for now, it is time to talk about our favorite, and that would be the parlays of the day. How do we make some money here, chat? This is what I'm talking about. How do we make some money? Some of these I like. Some of these I really like. How about Bryce Young, though? I don't know about Bryce Young.
I just want to touch on that one thing real quick before we get into that. Even with a loss, I don't know if the Bills are totally out of it because the Chiefs, after they play the Browns, have to play the Texans next week. That's not a gimme. And then they got to play the Steelers and the Broncos. So, I mean, they could very well lose 2 games. I mean, it's possible.
Yeah. It definitely is. And they own the head-to-head tiebreaker, so all they got to do is keep it tied. So it'll be an interesting one. But I also think that the Bills probably have some sort of like, hey, we're good enough to win this game, and we should have beat the Rams. They probably think that, I'm sure. And I mean, I just can't believe the Rams put up 40 on their defense. That was the really incredible part. Like, holy shit, what a game that was. That was an incredible game. So kudos to the Rams. Rams need to be taken very fucking seriously in this playoff series, like very seriously.
Whereas with their wide receivers,
like think about it this way: the Falcons or the Bucks are gonna get a home playoff game, one of the two, and fucking be one and done. Like what fucking trash does this have to go on? Especially if the Rams get a home game. Oh my god. I mean, it's incredible, right? Like the Rams might have to host somebody like the Packers or the Vikings. That game could also be 50-50 in the playoffs. That'd be nuts. That'd be crazy.
All right. So this week I did another land, air, and speed. I got my passers, my catchers, and my runners. So this little segment we're going to call land, air, and speed. Here we got the air portion. We got quarterbacks going for 200 yards. I didn't go crazy this week. I just did like 6 rather than 8. I think Burrow very easily with that offense and the offensive weapons that he has could very easily get over 200 yards. Patrick Mahomes against the Browns very easily get 200 there. Bryce Young, I think this game's going to be a little bit better than what people at work were talking about this week. You had your Panthers fans, of course, because we're here in the Charlotte area. And we got the Cowboys fans because before the Panthers, a lot of people that lived here didn't have a team to root for, so they just by virtue of whatever circumstance, America's team, there are a lot of Cowboys fans that live here. So a lot of talking back and forth. I think it's going to be a better game than people think. I got Bryce Young going over 200 yards. I must have said something funny. I got Aaron Rodgers going for over 200 yards against Jacksonville. Very barely got Baker squeaking one out here. I think you guys are going to be in a fight today, but I think he gets 200 yards. Hopefully mostly to Evans. And then I got Goff throwing it all over Williams and the running backs and St. Brown. I think he goes over 200 yards as well.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. This is a good one. This is one that I think can hit for sure. I'm not going to personally bet on Bryce Young, but I like it. I do like it a lot. I think he'll get some air yards. He's showing some poise. He's showing to be much better than maybe I thought he was for sure. I mean, Alabama QBs they're up and they're down. I don't know if I trust any of them just yet.
Secondary for Dallas, it's banged up.
Right, exactly. They're suspect. Trayvon Diggs is out for the season. I thought I read that right somewhere. He's out, so they're gonna struggle for sure. Aaron Rodgers at 200 yards. I did something dumb. I took Aaron Rodgers at 300 yards today. I really did. I know that last week was his first 300-yard game in like 2 years. But
that'd be perfect for me then.
Yeah. I think he's gonna need it, or he wants to show the world. And after he came out talking all his shit about media pundits and all these people who get on microphones and want to talk shit about him. I know he was talking about me. He was talking about ex-players, right? And I never played this game. I'm just a fan. I just watch. So I know Aaron wouldn't talk about me. I know he wouldn't talk about me, but he'd talk about somebody. But man, it's great. But again, Aaron Rodgers, he could have just said who he was talking about. I think I forget who it was. Somebody, I think, man, this is how bad it is. Cam Newton said something that I agree with this week. This is how bad it was. Cam Newton said this about Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if everyone saw it on First Take, but just Aaron Rodgers, just fucking say who you're talking about, my guy. Just say who it is that you're mad at. How difficult is this, you fucking coward? The coward is my part, but Cam Newton is like, just say who you're talking about. You know,
he's got to be cryptic in everything he talks about. You know how he is.
exactly. Just fucking say what you mean what you say, my guy. Like, it ain't that hard. You're pissed off because somebody's talking shit about you, and you're upset that they didn't have the same career as you. There's a lot of fucking one Super Bowl winners out there. Okay, they can talk as much shit as they want about you. Oh, you mean like yards and MVPs and all this other bullshit? Yeah, okay, all right, well, whatever, dude. Well, there's a lot of people who've won one Super Bowl, and so your resume isn't as good as you think it is. First of all, Aaron Rodgers. But if I was a Packers fan, I'd be pissed that I had one of the greatest of all time and only won one.
Eli's got two.
Eli has two.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. Anyway, I still think Aaron Rodgers. This is one of his last hurrahs. He may not even play in the NFL next year. I really think that the Jets are going to move on from him, and I'm not sure that a team is going to be jumping to pick him up. I think he's going to be relegated to like Cleveland, or I mean, maybe he goes to Indianapolis to hang out with his buddy. I have no clue. Like, what team is desperate enough that they need the circus that is Aaron Rodgers, in addition to the production that is Mac Jones? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got like those two things coming together. I don't know. But anyway, I digress. We're way off topic here. I like a lot of this bet. I like a lot of this parlay. I really do. Your air portion is OGDD stamped of approval. Not that you need my approval. No, I'm out. Fuck it.
I went. Here's the speed part. I got Alvin Kamara hitting 50 yards. Joe Mixon hit against. Well, Alvin Kamara hitting that against the Commanders. It might be tough, but I like it. They don't really have much other going on. Anything else going on there? I mean, they're backup quarterbacks in. They're not really playing for much. So I got that. I got Joe Mixon against the Dolphins defense going for 50 yards or more. I got the double. I think he's knuckles of the two going for 50 yards on the Bills. I think it's going to be tight late. Maybe they're up. Hopefully they're up, and they're kind of just trying to milk the clock. Give it to your bull of the two. He gets 50 yards. Steelers. I have them winning today. I hope they win. They haven't won in Philly since like 1960. So I got him being a part of that, going for 50 more. James Conner against New England. I have them beating the Patriots. Spoiler alert. James Conner, a big part of the success that the Cardinals have had this year. 50 yards. And then Josh Jacobs against Seattle. 50 yards for him. So a trend there. I tried to keep the quarterbacks the same on the 200 yards. Tried to keep the running backs the same on the 50 yards. I could have went with Barkley, but the minimum there was like 70 yards at like a negative 1,000. So
it's a gimme, right? That. Shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy that they have him at minus 1,100 at 70 yards. Steelers, they don't like to give up a lot of rushing yards, like historically, ever in the 30 years that I've watched football. So that's an interesting one. Why they have that there. I guess they're at home, so who knows? But man, that's crazy. Yeah. A lot of this I like. I don't like the Kamara part. I could see them getting down very quickly. And I think he has 100 total yards, but I think I see a lot of screens and some other things there. So I worry about this one. But other than that, this is one to keep eyes on here and maybe cash out. Who knows? Right? Who knows?
I'm just gonna take a quick screenshot real quick. Hold on.
Okay. Has it really been since 1960 that the Steelers have
1960 something? Yeah.
The last time that they won in Philadelphia. I mean, they don't play there a lot, right? Like that doesn't. It only happens once every couple years, but that shit's crazy. Look at that stat chat.
Let me see something real quick. You got I sent that to you before. I'm just trying to. Sorry. All right. Send that. And then that, but we'll send. That's like the last thing I want to bring up the thing I sent you earlier with like the things that have happened in the last few weeks consecutively. and then after that, bring up the thing I just sent
Yeah.
you.
Got that thing? Okay,
No,
got it. Okay.
yeah. So before
Got
that,
it.
I'll go to the
Okay.
receivers.
Okay, got it.
This one, it was a little different. I didn't kind of match the receivers. I just kind of like took what I feel might happen. McLaurin, he scares me. He scares the living hell out of me because he might have 0 catches until like the fourth quarter, and
Right.
then
I
he'll
mean,
have
it's
like
just
2.
this guy. Yeah, this is yeah, exactly. He's up and down, left and right. I mean, I'm betting on him too. I'm betting on him too. I
Yeah.
think it's a big day. But yes, like all of a sudden, APB, where the fuck that guy go?
Yeah. T. Higgins, why not? I mean, it's probably going to be one of your last weeks. Uh, Continue to get that tape out there for free agency. You're going to get a big bag as anyway. Why not? Why not win me some money today? Go for 4 receptions. Nico Collins, he's averaging like 5.5 receptions a game. Jerry Judy, big day for you. We're going to need a big day if you're going to keep it close. The Chiefs, they like to play close games. You're going to be down probably in the fourth quarter. Get Jerry Judy the ball. Mike Evans, 4 receptions. I like that one. And then Jamison Williams, 4 receptions. I think they're going to be doubling, like most people probably do. St. Brown. So Jamison should have an opportunity to get his catches today. So that's my air or my air part of the 3
Land, speed, and
that I
air.
have.
Love it. Love
Yeah.
it. Love it. Love it. Very nice. Very, very nice. We
Then
got
I
getting
went with
in the
receiving.
end zone. Ooh.
I kind of went crazy this morning. I've been up since 6. Couldn't sleep. Was watching Dexter, the new one. Pretty good. If you haven't seen it, if you're ever a fan, I don't know.
No, I haven't
got
seen any Dexter at all.
Jamar Chase. This is my receiving portion. I got Jamar Chase getting in the end zone. They get down to the red zone. He gets in. It doesn't matter whether he's going for 70 or he's at the red zone. He's getting in the end zone today.
Look at his
I got
odds.
McLaurin.
Minus 135. Vegas thinks so
Yeah.
too. Shit.
Viewers can't see the odds, but I believe you. There you go. Terry McLaurin. If you're gonna show up, why not show up and get in the end zone? I like Waddle. He's been kind of quiet this year, so maybe today is the day. Hopkins, you're in the red zone. He's the target to go to, him or Kelsey. I like him getting the end zone. And then if and when the Cowboys score, it's going to be CD. I think we all know that. So I got him on there as well.
I like it. I like this one a lot. You'll see why soon. I'm a big fan. Like this parlay. I hope this one hits. I really do.
And then I got my my speed, scoring some touchdowns here. I think we get down to the red zone. You gonna go to Ridley? No, you're gonna hand the ball off. You're gonna go to Tony Pollard. He's gonna get it in. Kamara, whether it's receiving or rushing, he's gonna get in. I hope they keep it close. It sounds terrible, but I have the Steelers winning. I need the Commanders to win. I do not want the Eagles to win the division. That would not be good. Devon Achane. If Waddle's not scoring, I hope Achane can, or maybe both of them. That would be great. Brees Hall, he was questionable, but I heard that he's playing today. I like that. And then Tyrone Tracy, I went with a homer pick, because why not? For my heart, for my spirits, we got to do something. So I hope he gets in. It's been a few weeks. So get in the end zone today. Score a touchdown.
I like it. I like it. I do like it. Sometimes you just need that homer pick. You just need that, Sometimes it's a big part, and I agree. It's kind of how I feel about today. Like I'm gonna have a big ass Bucks bet because I feel like we have to win the game, and I just know we're probably not going to. So,
all right,
but it's okay.
So
it's okay.
I follow this gentleman on a other streaming service, or not streaming, but another platform, and he puts out these informational tidbits on Thursday. Kind of just give you a rundown of what your top players are doing for the previous weeks. And I decided this week I'm going to do every single one of them in one parlay. With a little caveat here, I'm going to change it up a little bit. So for each person, I kind of went one less than what I could. So for instance, Nico Collins, I'm going to have him for 50 receiving yards. I got JSN going for 40, Jerry Judy going for 40, Malik Neighbors. I still kept it 50 because he's all we got. I got Calvin Ridley going for 40, Again, kind of all they really got there. CD Lamb, I went with for 4. Jefferson 4. Alvin Kamara, I took for 2. Hopkins, I did 3. And then Jacobs and Gibbs, I also did 10 less than what it says there. Najee, I went for 40 because it didn't give me any other option. Jalen Hurts did the 25, no other option for quarterbacks. Jameson, I think I did 175. I'll check here in a minute. And then Lamar and Russell, I did what it says here. And then on the right hand side it just tells me why I should. If you, for instance, see Alvin Kamara, he went 10 of the last 10 games. He has achieved this accomplishment. Malik Neighbors, 10 of the last 11 games he's done so. Calvin Ridley, 8 of the 8. So kind of, the odds are, they say that they're in your favor. So what I did was, if we go to the next one, whatever is said to do, I did it. And $5 will pay out 167. It's a long shot for kind of, 167 isn't nothing to laugh about, but I don't know, 16 things to happen and it's only paying out 167. I was a little shocked by, but if it gets up, above $50, I'll cash out.
I don't blame you. This is an interesting one. That's a 16-piece parlay. Is that what I read right? 16 piece?
Yeah.
Wow. Holy
But
moly.
all things that have consistently happened over the last 10 games.
Correct. I look, I don't disagree with you, but I would also look at some of those numbers and I would say law of large numbers says some of these ain't going to happen this week. Some of these
that's
were
that's
due
why
to
I
not
took
happen.
the one less of everything it told me to, right?
Yeah. I like that too. I like that. Yeah. You got to put your
Had
gut
I
in
gone-
it a little bit. I get it.
Had I gone back and done match one, like thing for thing, I think it was like 420. Hashtag nice.
Yeah. I agree. Hashtag 420 hashtag nice.
Yeah.
Look, it's been a little while since it's been a little while. We get all that.
Yeah. April 20th was a long time ago. I know.
Yeah, and I'm telling you right now, it's been a while. You can't go back.
So yeah, it's nothing. Nothing on this list. Like I say, and I'm like, that's not happening. Like it all very well could happen today. So we'll see.
And yeah, I agree with you. I'm looking at this list. There is a lot of likelihoods here. A lot of likelihoods. I do like it.
Like you're telling me, like the last 6 games that Winston has played, he's gotten 200 yards. Like it's kind of crazy. The only thing that scares me is that they are playing the Chiefs, so that's kind of scary. But you know what? If Winston is going to have 200 yards and Judy is going to have 50, I'll take it.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think likelihoods are here for sure. I like it, but it's a big parlay though. 16 piece. Yeah. Woohoo! We wish you luck.
That's not even the biggest parlay I got this week. Well,
no
this
shit.
month. Yeah.
No, that's right. Yeah, you got 18 piecer. Yeah.
Like I told you, I have there's more than 18 bowl games. I just didn't feel comfortable in all of them. I have successfully picked my first of the 18 piece of the college bowl games, which will pay out $7,300 or 7,300 beans if it wins.
7,300 beans. Well, we're not on TikTok anymore, so we can actually talk about dollars and cents.
Yeah. Dollars. Yes. Cold US hard money.
Dollars. Hard cash. Yeah. Good call. That's interesting. All right. I like 60, it. If I knew anything about college football, I would be all in there for you. I didn't even know the bowl game started yet. So
yeah, and there's basically a football game, whether it be college or professional, on TV for the next 28 games, 28 days.
That's incredible. 28 days. Wow. Because all these bowl games and the way the college football playoff is. Yeah.
Yeah. So 26 now. But yes, there will be either a professional or a college football game on your television if you care to watch for the next 26 days, whether it's a bowl game, a playoff game, a regular season NFL game. There will be a game on.
Crazy. Love to hear that, chat. I love to hear that. That's a heck of a time and a stretch that we're going to be in. Unfortunately, college is just not something I ride along with too much, but other than that, yeah, that would be fantastic.
Yep.
Very cool. Enjoying it. All right, rock and roll. Let's get into some of what do I got for you? Let's see here. So I got a couple things here. We'll start with old Dabble.
Damn, you're starting off rough for me.
Yeah, I know. I apologize. Avert your eyes. Avert your eyes. This is a tough one, but I think it's a big Derrick Henry day. I do think it's a big Derrick Henry day. I think they're going to lean on him, and yeah, this is kind of where I went with. This is an all-purpose yardage 7 stacker right here. Give me Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon, Chase Brown, Saquon Barkley, James Conner, Zach Charbonnet, and Josh Jacobs. I think these are the people that we got to lean on, right? If these are your teams, you're leaning on these guys to get it done. So I expect to have big yardage days out of here. It's a hedge bet. I hedged this one. I only got to get 4 of these 5 right in order to get my money back. 5, 6, and 7 will all pay out. At least 3x on the money. So why not? Again, I'm enjoying the heck out of Dabble. I like Dabble a lot. We've hit some winners. We hit some winners, mostly in the kicking department, but we have hit some winners there, and we're keeping this balance strong too. We started with the 25 free dollars that went in. I deposited $25 of my own. And so I have 50 in technically to this app, and the balance before I did any betting today was at like 225. So like, nice. It feels like, hey, this is good. It's a pretty cool interaction here. I like Dabble a lot. Code OG Diamond Dave, code Bam Bam _1013.
Underscore, yep.
Underscore 1013. So feel free to use any one of the codes. Dabble's an awesome platform. It's very, very cool. Also did a 12 pick right here. Also did a 12 pick. So this one's a little bit different. Again, I got Mahomes at 2 touchdowns. I think Brian Robinson Jr. gets in the end zone. I'm all over Derrick Henry today, for better or for worse. I think he has a big day. Nico Collins. It's funny that Vegas has like minus 105 at like 94 yards or something like that. So I felt good at 89 yards. I was like, all right, I like it. I get why they have it right there. Jamar Chase, again, it feels like he can like sneeze and go over 100 yards. So I like that too. Josh Allen, got to have a big passing day. If you want to keep up with that high-flying Detroit offense, you're going to have to be in it. Give me Bo Nix for a couple touchdowns. Give me Jalen Hurts to run one in against the Steelers. I think they push his ass in there. Give me Jahmyr Gibbs. Again, you want to keep them off the field, you're going to need to get the ball in Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery's hands. You're going to need your old Sonic and Knuckles Sega tag team running wild over there. I think if the Seahawks want to stay in this game, Geno Smith's going to be passing it. Going to have to. And same thing with Green Bay. They're going to want to keep Matt out, and I think that's where we go. And Darnold, even though they got a good pass defense over there, I still think he dumps it off enough to his playmakers. So this is a big one. This is a big one for 250x. Hopefully we hit, as long as we hit 9 of the 12, we're in the money, and then any more than that, we're approaching that 250. So hopefully we turn some cash in this one. I think this one would be like 15 to turn into, I don't know, $3,000 or some shit like that. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. This one though, this is my long shot of the day. I just felt it. I felt it in the bones. I'm like, you know what? Like, this makes sense here. Like, the Titans have a rough defense. They'll probably try to cover up Jamar Chase. So give me Iso Voss to get a touchdown. Zach Ertz, I think he can get in the end zone there. We had really great success with our tight ends. I think others have had good success with tight ends against the New Orleans Saints. Give me Zach Ertz to get in the end zone. Give me Waddle. Why not? You had Waddle earlier. I loved it. Give me Waddle. Why not? And then Garrett Wilson.
The best part of this whole game that I just realized.
What's that?
That Marshawn Lattimore will be making his debut for the Commanders today.
That is interesting. I did not know that. Look at that. Wow. Well, I mean, that just screams blow it up just a little bit more. But we'll see. Who knows, right? I don't know. I don't think he's going to make that much of a difference over there. But that'll be fun, right? To see him going against his old team. Good for him. But this is a 4-piece parlay to potentially turn 20 into 2,500. I love this.
Watching that cash out option.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if Iso Voss gets in the end zone early, maybe Ertz does too, all in the first quarter. Like, come on, Oh, but yeah, I'll be watching it for sure. This is an interesting one. All 1:00 games too, early on. But this is
so you'll know flyer, right away.
Yeah, we'll know early. Chat. This is what I'm looking for. This is I'm a big. Can't say I hate it. Can say I absolutely. I love it. I had a feeling. I saw these 4. I saw the odds. I said, you know what? I think Iso Voss, right? That's obviously the one that Vegas is probably pushing me on, but we'll see. And we'll see. And then I got a 7-legger here. So this is a little 7-piece. Again, I think Aaron Rodgers at 300. Maybe. Oh, I must have hedged it. I probably brought it down a little bit.
Instant
I
for
came down
300.
a little bit. Yeah, I came down a little bit. I had it at 300, and I was like, maybe not. But yeah, this is all passing yards, right? So this is Tua and Stroud. I think they got a little bit of a shootout going on over there. I think that game probably ends up closer to 28-28. You know, kind of very close at the end, with the Texans pulling away at the end. You know, so yeah, give me that. Give me that for sure. I think Mac Jones is going to have 200 just because, like, you're going to end up passing. I think they're going to be down a lot. Rodgers has his ego he's trying to feed, so 250 makes a lot of sense. Again, I think 300 makes sense, but I backed off of it. I got Burrow and Winston, 300 yards apiece. I wish I could have bet on Winston interception yards. Because I would put him at 200 interception yards again today. I think this is going to be one of those games where he's just is hucking and chucking the ball all over the place. I see him keeping them in there, throwing in red zone picks, right? But he amasses a nice big yardage total. Chiefs have been struggling with some air coverage lately. The point total is low, but they've been giving up yards. So I like a lot of this. I do like a lot of this. This could be a good one. This would be 10 to turn into 1,800. Also one I'll be keeping my eyes on because I have a feeling that Jameis will probably be the one that I'm really not all that close to. So we'll have to see how quickly these games get off to good starts, because I'd love to cash out of this one early with the give me like a $250 cash out option. I'm out. I'm taking this one to the bank. I'm telling you right now, Chad. Not even a question. And then apparently I put the same one in twice. That's on me. I didn't realize I did that.
Hey, that you like it so much you bet the same one twice, or you just put the same
right?
picture?
Exactly. I think I did the same picture twice.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I did the same picture twice. Let me go to the weekly picks here. I think it's supposed to be this one right here. Never mind. I guess I didn't. I must not have put in. I have got others. I'll get them uploaded to Discord. We can work on that a little bit later on for sure. But yeah, so that's sad. I thought I had one more. I do have one more. This one goes into the game picks, but you know what? It is what it is. Let me share this one with you guys, because these are the ones that I've been hot on 2 weeks in a row. Hit the 1 o'clock games in a row. So I'll share this one with you guys. I'll share it again. I like this one. I like this one a lot. Not gonna lie. So this is okay. So yeah, all right. I was teetering back and forth. Do I go Ravens to cover 16.5? And I'm just thinking to myself, like, there's just no self-respecting NFL team that can come on. Like, the Giants have to see this line and they have to be pissed off and they have to wake up and they have to cover, right? Like, they got to cover.
Home, we haven't won a game all year,
right? They got to cover at least, right? So I couldn't feel comfortable with the points. I really think that it could go either way. I'm so indecisive on it. So I just said, you know what, give me the Ravens money line. And it hurt my odds here. My odds dropped significantly.
Yeah, because they're negative 2,000.
Right. Yeah, it was terrible, but it is what it is. I don't like big giant point spreads to cover. The New Orleans Saints, get fucked. Sorry, didn't mean to blow out your eardrums again. But yeah, that's how I feel about the New Orleans Saints. You're not covering shit, New Orleans. At home, I don't give a shit. Washington by 20 today. Can't wait to see how that one plays out. I think the Houston Texans will win by a field goal, which is probably, I should have looked at that a little bit more carefully. I would have taken the Dolphins at 3.5. I gotta hope that the Texans win, but not by 3. So that's kind of where I'm at right there. I don't know, but then in my week, the Fave 5, I took them at 2.5. I'm kind of fucked here. I'm kind of fucked on this one with the Dolphins. I'd rather have the Dolphins.
Yeah, but I think you'd much rather win this one than your Fave
5. 100%. The Fave 5 getting an extra point. What am I going to, $12 to $15 at the end of the year? I'd much rather hit this one. But I think the game's going to be really close in Houston. That's my point. I think the Houston Texans and the Miami Dolphins game is going to be very close. So in super close games, give me the points. I'll take the 3 there. I think the Cowboys win this game outright. I'm kind of shocked that they're 2.5 point underdogs. Even though on the road, I think they win it outright. Panthers are playing much better. They are. Like, I'm not taking anything away from them, but they still find ways to lose games at the end of the day. So no, I'm out. The Bengals, the line moved up to 5.5. I couldn't get the Bengals at 4.5. I would have for sure. So even 5.5, I still feel like the Titans are just not there yet. They play people closer. The Bengals also played down to their competition, so that worries me slightly. I went back and forth, but I ultimately think the Bengals win this by at least a touchdown or more. I really do. And then the Jets, I was going to take the Jags with the points. I really was, but it was only 3. And I think the Jets could win this by 6 or 7 or something like that. So give me the Jets money line. And then the Chiefs, I went back and forth in this one a lot. They played too many games with the Chiefs come down to 3 points. Way too many fucking games. But I think at some point the Chiefs are going to have to try to establish that dominancy, right? They need to establish risk control. And I think they're going to get risk control here. And they think they win by 6. And I also think that the Chiefs are very well could have 2 pick sixes today with Jameis Winston. I don't know if the Lord is going to deliver him from those pick sixes today or not. But I would count on today might not be the day. He might have to continue on his prayers. And I don't know that they're going to get answered. That Chiefs defense is very, very good. Very, very good. So I like it.
You know what? I kind of like a lot of what you did here. So I may have just, while you were talking, placed a similar bet.
Yeah.
I took the Ravens. No money, no points, just the Ravens because they're going to. Mm-hmm. I took the Commanders at the 7.5. I did. I took the Texans straight up. No points. Just I think the Texans are going to win.
I do too. I do too.
I'm sorry. I think the Panthers are winning, and I think they're covering the 3 points.
Okay, fair enough.
I took the Jets at the 3.5. I think they're going to beat the Jaguars, and it's not even be close. I think it'll be 4 points that they win by. Okay. I took the Chiefs 4.5 as well, and I took the Bengals at the 5.5 as well. Nice. A little fiber to win 226. You know,
talking about what I'm talking about. You know, I like it.
I definitely think the Ravens at minus 2,000 definitely kills the whole payout. But you know what? It is what it is. You know, it's still
it brings
$200.
It does bring it down quite a bit. It really does. I think with it was another
not just because they're playing the Giants, but 16 points is just way too much.
It's too much. It's any given Sunday here. You know what I mean? Any given Sunday. You never know. This could be the purpose-built trap game, right? Where the Giants come out and win. And I mean, you may feel conflicted about that, right? Where obviously you're happy your team won. Team beat a very good team at home, finally getting a home win.
But like, where has that been all year?
Right, exactly. You know. But like, how does that help me now? Are we going to get a better draft position? Like, you know, does that take away from our quarterback status? You know, like all those things. Like, which I get, which I totally understand. So. It would be a challenge and a conflict for you. So I understand. I'm in the same boat, right? Like unless we can blow the hell out of a very good Charger team, and our defense wakes up and we hold them to nothing, I just don't want to see another squeaker of a win that's going to indicate that we're going to get into the first round and lose to the host the Vikings or the Packers or somebody like that, and they're going to blow us out. So anyway, I love this one. I've been hot. I think we're close, and the thing about this one is I think we can actually both win, right? Oh, no. You have the Panthers to cover by at least 3. Is that what it was?
Yes.
So I don't think we can both win. Okay, gotcha. So we couldn't both win, I don't think.
Well, I'm actually going back and I'm changing it. I'm making another one.
Okay.
And I have the Panthers just winning.
Money line. Okay, gotcha. Giants, so there you go.
And I have the Giants covering.
Okay. That one's probably going to pay out even more.
$5 for $3.79.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean that's a huge amount of odds. I'd add like another 1,500 odds. It feels like. Sheesh.
Yeah,
that's crazy. We love it. So, we absolutely love to see that, chat. We love to see that. Yep, exactly.
But let's see what you got. What is it? Field goal kickers.
I do. Kickers are football players too. It's up and it's good, so y'all know. I'm riding with it, guys. I'm riding with it. I'm riding it out. I love the kickers. I love the for the brand messaging. Been a McAfee fan for like the last, however many years since before he was on ESPN and YouTube and stuff. So, can definitely appreciate what they got going on there. I've fallen off a little bit. Their shtick is old. It's the same shit, but whatever. It's good quality entertainment. But yeah, it's the same thing every week. But yeah, give me this. That's not a dig on them or nothing. It's just, you've seen it once, you've seen it a million times. And some of us saw half their shtick back when it was on WWE in the early 2000s. Anyway, I'm just throwing jabs at McAfee for no reason. Like I said, I was actually a fan. So, Brandon Aubrey, again, I like kicking in this game. I think there's going to be some scoring. I think there'll be some field goals. I think both defenses need to figure out, how to stop the other offense. And each of the offenses, they can be kind of inept at times. Like they can just kind of forget how to play football is what it seems like. So I'm going to go with the Brandon Aubrey. Give me some kicking points. Give me the Tennessee kicker. I hope that we get a couple field goals. I hope they keep it close enough early to where field goals matter. But I worry about this one a lot. I could see them going down 14-0 early, and then they're like, well, fuck it. We're going on fourth down consistently. I do think we will inevitably keep our game close. So give me Chase McLaughlin, kick 3 field goals. I think that definitely can happen. Their defense is just too good. So I see us taking points when we got to take them. And the Steelers love to take points. They absolutely love to take points. Like they could be 3rd and 3 and they'll be like, you know what? Just in the field goal unit out there. Just take the points. Just take the points. Let's not fuck this up. Just take the field goal. So I went with a safe one. This is a small one. It's an all in, not hedged, 10x. I think I did $5 to win 50 here. So, it's a little one. I didn't like a lot of the other kicking options that we had today. Just didn't like them. Just didn't love them. So it's kind of where I went. And yeah, I think that's how we ended up. That's how we ended up. So
I think
and no kickers for you, right? You're done with the old kickerinos.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. It gets to be tough and challenging. So we'll start with a little bit of a review from last week. A little bit of review from last week. So I had a bad week last week. You had a great week. Good job. Excellent work.
I had a good week. Okay. It was okay.
A shit week.
The Bills fucked us all.
Yeah, well.
What
can we do?
I actually screwed up that. It looks like Lady Diamond actually went 11-2, and Lady Bam went 9-4. I messed up the Seahawks there.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Okay,
yeah. So I'll fix that later. But yeah, so 7-6, 10-3, 11-2, and 9-4. Yeah, it was good.
Rough week.
Yeah, and then the helmet continues to be the helmet.
Helmet is fucking helmeting,
Yeah.
Fucking helmeting. What are you gonna do? So I agree with you on that.
But there were some tough games this week. There really were. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these games went the other way that I think they're gonna go.
Yep. This first week. Yeah, this was crazy. I really thought the 49ers were going to come back and make a playoff push, and they didn't. And that
either team wanted to score.
Sucks for them. Well, the 49ers defense stood up, right? Dre Greenlaw coming back. Devondre Campbell, I can't believe what he did to them. Like they needed him to step up and play meaningful snaps in the second half of that game. And he just said, I fucking quit. Which I respect his opinion of doing so, but man, he basically pulled in Antonio Brown. Like without making it dramatic and throwing his shoulder pads off and shit like that. But
you knew what you were signing up for when you signed with that team.
Right.
You knew that you were a spot filler until the guy came back. And the guy came back and yeah, you were second in the league in tackles or whatever, and you've been playing great, but you knew that you were a rental. And
so here's what I'll say about this. Okay. In the first 13 weeks of the season, right? First 13 games, I should say.
Yeah.
Devondre Campbell has recorded 8 or more sacks 0 times.
Yeah.
In the first half, Dre Greenlaw recorded 8 tackles.
Yeah.
So you want to talk to me about I was balling out? I was this, that, and the other? This man has come back and shown you that because of the scheme, whatever it is, he's already better than you in fucking 2 halves of football. And you're upset? Yeah. Like, football's a meritocracy. It's the closest thing we have to, like, a true earn your fucking spot rep after rep. This man just came out and showed, you know what? No, I'm me. I'm him. And now you're all pissed off? Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just, man, George Kittle said, hey, lucky I didn't know what was happening. Because if I knew what was happening on the sideline, we'd have been fisticuffs. Like, an all-out fist fight right there on the sideline. Like, you just do not give up on your teammates like that. And that's the part to me is really bad. Like, you got a problem with the staff and the coaches and the general manager. And
but you guys are supposed to be like a brotherhood.
Right. But you left your team on the, like, and when Dre Greenlaw went out and I know that he was on a pitch count and like, they didn't want to overwork him. But there was a different defense on that field when he was not on that field. Like it was a totally different defense. So it's tragic that it happened that way. Hey, great for the Rams fans, right? Like they got to be enjoying the shit out of
But
that.
like, homie, you didn't know this going into the game that like he was
Right.
coming back and that like you were pretty much going to be like the second half guy and like
Right. The staff didn't talk to you about this, get you prepped, like, your linebackers coach, the head coach, somebody. I mean, man, if they didn't, shame on the fucking staff. I get it. But
yeah.
you left your team who was fighting for a playoff spot, who had the potential to go win the division, go get on a run right now, right? You just got healthy. You're getting your pieces back. They needed you. It was a defensive game. It was a Thursday night game. It's, it's unlikely that they score a bunch of points on Thursday nights. It just doesn't usually happen that way. So anyway, I got burned by it. Congratulations to those who picked the Rams, and all that good stuff. I will tell you, we got to get in. We got to start picking some of these things. I have no idea if any of this is going to work. So we're going to try it again. But if we start getting the beep boop boops and the beep beep beeps, guys, I'm going to just go right back to this and we'll go from there. We'll see what happens.
I mean, this works for me
ego
anyway.
Much bigger. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was a AB sized ego, if you would. That's kind of how I felt about it for sure. All right, so let's bring this up here. Let's take a look. All right, so some of it's up. Okay. All right, I think we got it.
All right.
I think we got it. Yeah. I think I solved the issue. I was working on it a little bit this week, so I was pretty sure that I solved it because, man, that was annoying. But, yeah, ego much bigger than what he's shown in the field. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right, Omega? That's what I'm saying. Like, regardless of whatever year you had, and, I'm leading the team in tackles and this, that. And Fred Warner's playing with a broken ankle, right? Mufunga came back with a club on his hand. When you play safety, catching interceptions is kind of part of what you're supposed to do. You ain't catching an interception when your hand is like this. You know what I mean? What's up, Snowy? How you doing? What's going on? Welcome in. AB went, take it off the, AB was pretty crazy. AB was nuts mid-game, exactly. To wearing a costume, trying karaoke on national television. I mean, that's interesting. Yeah, are you talking about like the singer or whatever? I don't even know, Masked Singer. But yeah, AB that was a wild situation, man. I couldn't believe it. And they say a lot of this has to do with the coaching staff too, and they're like the coaches, and I'm like, I don't buy that. I think people love Shanahan as a coach, other than fans. They look at him like he's a clown, but I don't think he lost them or nothing like that or anything like that. Yeah. I mean,
No,
yeah.
I think the players like playing for him.
Right, exactly. I think he's a player's coach. So, like, to say that he had any, like, it's him and this, no, this is a selfish ass fucking player who, was selfish.
All right, here we go. So
Chose
the helmet
49ers.
picked
We
the
should've known.
49ers, of course it did.
We should have known.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Again, the helmet has no emotional attachment to either decision.
Should have known. You know what I mean?
In case anybody out there thinks that the helmets have emotional feelings.
Yeah, never. I mean, look, yeah, the helmet is still identifying as a helmet. So there you go. All right. So we're kind of split here.
Yeah.
We're kind of house divided is what it feels like. So
makes sense. You don't want to pick your division. I'll never ever pick Dallas.
Fair enough. Never pick Dallas. Really, just.
I hate them so much that I don't know if you've noticed. I can't even put their name. I put Dallas.
Yeah. With a bunch of L's. Yeah, with a bunch of L's.
Yeah.
I see that. Yeah.
I
just noticed because all the L's they're stacking. That's what I thought. It was just all the L's that they've been stacking this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I hear you. I 100%. We could definitely do the ain'ts too. All those things. Absolutely. But I mean, objectively here, we're trying to win a division. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
And objectively, I just think that the Panthers have played really hard-nosed football the last 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
And
Dallas
realistically isn't Dallas that they were come last year. So I just think that the way that they've been playing and the way that Dallas has been showing that they've been playing, I just think why not? This is a game that the Panthers can win, and they're at home, and I think that I just think it's a game that they could win. So that's why I went with
I don't disagree with you. This is no blowout in any way, in any stretch of the imagination. So I agree completely. I think this is very much a pick'em game. So you were wondering if that was a typo?
No.
Yeah, it was an
I was
homage.
going to put more L's. I was gonna
Put
put
it right
more
here.
L's, but I thought it would just take it. It would not give me enough room.
That's the Panthers. Helmet picks the Panthers.
I'm not worried. I'm not. I'm
Helmet
not
has
stressing
chosen
it.
the Panthers. Okay, all right, fair enough.
I think the helmet got one on this one.
Yeah, it's one of their, their 30
Their
percenters.
wins.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be close. Toss up for sure. Yeah, I agree with you, Snowy. We agree with you 100%. We take a look at the Chiefs and the Browns.
Yeah.
We are all on the Chiefs. Anything really to talk about here? I mean, just how close it's going to be, maybe. I mean,
Other than the fact that on said McAfee show that this doesn't affect us because we don't do the point spread. The Chiefs have yet to cover a point spread in like the last 7 games. However, this is a point spread. I still think the Chiefs win this game.
yeah, and I think I agree. I think this is the one. So I went back and forth. Like, do I just do Chiefs money line on my early game bet, or do I not? You got Chiefs by a field goal, Snowy. I like the Chiefs by 4.5. So much so I got money on it. I got the money on them winning by at least 5. So yeah, I think they win big. And my thing is I think they get 2 pick sixes. I think that Jameis throws it twice to the other team and McDuffie's just running wild on him. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at right now.
Well, good luck.
Let's see. What does Helmet say? What does Helmet think? Helmet thinks Chief.
Well, we're screwed.
Fuck.
We're screwed.
Fuck. Should I do a hundo on Browns money line right now? Like, I'm tempted to just do a hundo on Browns money line right now. Chat, what do you think? Is this the game? Jameis fucking Winston?
Oh, we both did it. That's clever.
What's that? Whoa.
We redeemed the helmet override.
Oh shit! Two helmet overrides. Oh shit!
Yeah, so you can give him give him his points back and just use mine.
Okay, gotcha. So we're going to the Browns.
Yeah, unless he's overriding something else.
Oh yeah. What are you overriding? What are we overriding here? We're fucked. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, I just got the EBGBs. You know what I mean? I'm doing. You know what? Maybe not hundo. Maybe hundo's probably hundo's too much. But put a bill. Fuck it. Put a bill on it. Fuck it. Put a bill Browns money line right now. What's the Browns money line at? Browns money line's only at plus 190.
Yeah, that's not. I wouldn't do that. I would have put a hundo on the Giants though.
That's 290. You're over. You want the Chiefs to? What do you want? Who? Oh, wait, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? Who's going in the helmet pick? Good. Somebody tell me right now. Am I doing this right now? Am I gonna do this right now? No, I ain't throwing $100 away. Fuck.
I would do the points. See what the points.
I ain't throwing $100 away. Ain't doing it.
Do with the
For them
points.
plus 4.5. No, it's only plus minus 110. So yeah, it's minus 110 for them to keep it within 4.5. Fuck that. I ain't doing it. Watch, the Browns are gonna win this game straight up, and I'm gonna sit here and be like, well, it's 190 extra I could have had, but you know what? I ain't.
Yeah. So let's reimburse Omega with his channel points.
Okay. Got to get to that section in that screen. And if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget. So sorry for holding this up here, but yeah, if I don't do it now, I will forget. So
okay, I'm gonna be anywhere for ever, but I gotta go buy some foods for the week.
Oh yeah, you might need to eat, I guess. Okay, this is sick. Why are you not loading?
Someone overtake me in the sub battle.
Sub battle.
It says gift a sub to take back first.
Oh, I have no idea. Did we miss shit? Did we miss something?
No.
Did we miss something here? Stream summary. Wow, this is so slow. Cannot wait.
I'll remind you.
Upgrade
It's
here.
good. I'll remind you.
Okay. And if you're a mod, you can hit mod view and you can do it too. FYI. which I thought I did, but all right, cool. Let's keep it moving. We'll have some fun here. We'll keep talking here. Get this glove back on because I'm getting close to touching the Saints, and we don't want to do it. So, the Thursday night football game was not great. Your for your QB and wide receiver fantasy. Oh yeah, depending on who'd you have, Boba? Who'd you have? Welcome in, Boba. Well, who'd you have? Tell us, please do.
Anybody real? Purdy only got like 4.5.
Yeah. Purdy and Puka. Oh boy. Well,
Puka did good.
Did decent. Puka had a decent game. But there we go. We got over here. We had 3 overrides. Oh, look at that. Let me bring this in right here. The Texans. Helmet thinks the Texans are going to beat the Dolphins. How does that compare to us?
I agree.
Oops. I agree with Helmet too.
I wonder who we picked.
Yeah, I see that.
I'd imagine that we would be the same, right?
We're all in the Texans.
Yep.
All in the Texans. This is not good for us. This is really not good for us, Chet. This is actually kind of. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared that we're this is this way.
There's another pick'em game, I think.
I agree with you on that 100%.
A coin flip. Jets have not been really good at all, so
yeah. So I can't get back to the redemption section. That's really annoying. All right, we'll have to do that. We will definitely have to do that a little bit later on, for sure. So, all right, cool. What do we?
He's gonna use it on the override. Then he's gonna use Dolphins.
Oh, you use it on the on Dolphins. Okay, all right. Fair enough. You're trying to get out of these trap games, huh? Omega's like, I got my own bets to worry about here. This helmet ain't screwing me neither. I don't blame you. I do not blame you one bit. So, yeah, Purdy looked pretty bad in those conditions. Yeah, the rain was really, really rough early on for sure. And the defenses were just balling out. I mean, who knew those defenses were going to ball out that well? So, all right. I don't think there's much to talk about. We've talked about a little bit. Again, I think this game's close, but, give me the Texans to win outright. Give me the Dolphins +3. I think it'll be a close game. Please do it the Dolphins +3. Please. This is an interesting one. All right. So we've got a contrarian here. Most of us are on the Jets. We all think that the New Jersey, East Rutherford, wherever they play, Jets are going to be winning this one. But got a lone Jaguars pick here. What do you think's going to happen?
They're home.
Oh, they're home. Okay.
Also, I need to get a little bit more comfort in the fact that the Jags are behind us in the draft by like a pick. So if the Jags win, that gives us a little bit more cushion for the first or second pick. Kind of thinking like long-term storyline here.
Gotcha.
Building that so I got you. Okay. Plus, why not? Any given Sunday, they're at home. Yeah, I took the Jags.
All right, I don't hate it.
No rhyme or reason.
I think it'll be close. I went back and forth on this one a little bit there too. Yeah, Texans playing well. Yeah, Jags aren't picking a QB, so the Giants are safe with that. That is very true. That is quite true. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I don't have to hold this. I can just do this here. So Helmet thinks the Jags are going to win. Helmet's riding with you.
That's not my issue, right? So my issue is the Jags know they're not taking quarterback. Other teams would trade up to get in front of us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think you're right. Boba 100%. Bam Bam is trying to catch Lady Diamond for that first place position. I'm 12 points away. Like I don't think I'm getting there. I think if anyone's going to, it will be Bam Bam, but I think I'm probably too far away right now. I'd have to have like a really good day 3 weeks in a row, and who knows? Anything can happen. But we're getting to that point now where it feels like starting to get out of hand, starting to get a little uncatchable.
Only 4 weeks ago.
What happens.
Including this one.
There. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 4 including this week. Exactly. We're getting that point where 12 points is a lot. Like if you pick it up 3 points a week is a lot. A lot to pick up, especially when some of these games we just get it. We just know. So so we got the Jags right there. All right, Commanders and Saints. We don't do against the spread here, so this is probably a clean sweep. It makes sense. We're all on the Commanders here. Some of these games are so easy to pick, right? Like, come on, Commanders have to win this game.
Right?
Yeah. This is also a good trap game for the Commanders. I could totally see them losing this. They're not a powerhouse yet. They don't know how to win games yet. I could see them falling short here, but they're not, because fuck the Saints. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Fuck
any
the
given
Saints.
Sunday. Absolutely.
Yeah. Who that's gonna beat them Saints? The fucking Commanders today. That's who's gonna beat them fucking Saints. How about that? How about that? Helmet likes.
Clean sweep. Bingo. $100 on the Saints right now.
Never in a fucking million years will I ever fucking do that shit. Never in a million fucking years am I doing that shit. If you want to, go for it. Enjoy. Ain't happening. Do you use another override, Omega? It's up to you. It's up to you. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Let me just tell you something right now. Oh, it hurts my heart though to think that this game may go down because of fucking Helmet. If Helmet screws us live on stream, I may have to destroy the helmets. Like we may have to melt them down into something. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Moving right along. We're all on the Ravens. All on the Ravens. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Need two. You got Jameson Williams. You got Najee Harris, DeAndre Hopkins, or Rashad Bateman. That's an interesting one. So Jameson Williams is absolutely my guy there. And then really, to me, it's between Hopkins and Harris. I think Bateman could have a decent day, but not great. My gut says Najee Harris. We don't know what we're going to get from Kansas City. They could have a running game, and it could be a slow grind. And I think the Steelers are going to need to lean on Najee Harris to keep Saquon off the other side of that field. So I'm going Jameson Williams, Najee Harris.
Yeah, same. Just for the fact that Pickens is out, I got Harris getting involved in the pass game as well.
Yep.
I like that as well.
I really do.
And then as far as the question directed towards me, I like Neighbors just for the simple fact that we're going to be out of the game so quickly that we're going to abandon the run game before the run game even gets started. And we're going to just pass the ball for like 98% of this game. So Neighbors is going to be the option there.
Yeah, I go with Neighbors there too. Overriding the Commander's helmet pick. Okie dokie then. All right. You know, you really got to make me type the Saints, but thanks. Saintus, there it is. Okay. All right, Omega. You got it. You got it. Oh, man.
Anything other than Ravens on this helmet pick would be wrong. I mean, I like, the fact that they took the Giants, but even the helmet can't get this one wrong if they pick the Ravens.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
All right, we're safe.
You're safe, huh? Helmet says Giants are going to win this game. I mean, Helmet's got to be right sometime, right? At some point in time, they got to be getting this shit right. I hope. They got to have a good week too, right? They got to have a good week at some point in time.
But why even want to win this game at this point?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you on that one. This is going to be an interesting one. Bengals, Titans. None of us are on the Titans. Tappan is in hibernation. Tappan's not getting into the DraftKings. By the way, those of you out there, we got daily DraftKings running. If you haven't heard, today is the day to get in. Okay, I'm on a hot streak. I haven't lost since October. Okay, or something No, I think you won in between.
Other than you lost to me.
Yeah, exactly. Sunday Smack Talk hasn't lost since October, okay? So if you want to get in, this is the week to get in. Or you can get in and watch how it's done, and the master puts up 200 on your ass this week. I can't wait to see it. Come on in.
Tappan 5 in right now, I believe.
Tappan decided he's out, right? Tappan was out. One, 2 weeks out. Scotty, 2 weeks out, Oh, yeah, I just realized that. I wonder if Kick Chat's not working. I should just double check Kick Chat real quick just to see. Do you keep all of them up or no?
No.
Out of curiosity. Okay. Super curious just to see, because if it's not working, people might have been talking. You never know.
Just the old purple brand.
Okay, gotcha. All right, fair enough. Hop in over there real quick. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we're all in the Bengals. Not much faith there in the old Texans. So, all good there. All good. We got a couple of people out there watching on Kick though. So how y'all doing? Oh crap! I got the wrong week up there. That's why. But no chatting's going on. As we take a look at this, helmet says Titans. Helmet says Titans. That's pretty incredible right there. I love it. So you were looking at week 1 Vikings Giants game, 11-2 wins. Vikes 2-11 Giants. Yeah. Seems like the Giants won both, but could have very different seasons. I mean, maybe, you never know, right? Like little things like that could,
Yeah,
send
absolutely.
everyone
It'd
on
be
different.
The Vikings would be
different scales.
10-3, and the Giants would be 3-10. I mean, both would have had very different seasons.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been quite different. It would have been quite different.
Listen, there was a lot of things that could have happened that would be different. I think we are 0-7 in one-score games, and if the other way around, we'd be like 8 and something right now. Rather than that, we're 2-11. So
yeah. I mean, the Chiefs are in the same boat, right? Like every one of their games has
coaching.
been, when they're. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, maybe Daniel Jones would be on the Vikings. Yeah, it wouldn't be on the Vikings. Yeah, you never know, right, Boba? You never know.
I'm glad he is. Any other team than my team.
Oh, you're happy he's gone?
Because it all but assures that we're going to get 100% going to get a different quarterback, whether it's in free agency, which I'm not opposed to. I've already said that I'd ideally love to go get Justin Fields and go get a wide receiver like Travis
Hunter.
Travis Hunter, and just build around our offense. And then next year address the quarterback in the drafts with Arch Manning or somebody else that's coming out in the draft in 2026.
I don't think you guys can go Arch Manning, right? Eli, like the whole thing. I don't know. That would be weird, wouldn't it? Feels like it would be weird. A shadow,
But it would be a perfect story.
I mean, it'd be a story. He'd have to be as good or better.
If we do go quarterback, which we probably end up will, it's going to be either Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders. It's going to be those two at 1 and 2. So we'll see who we end up with.
I agree. Look, I hope it's Cam Ward, and then I hope the Bucks aggressively go up and get Shedeur. I really do. I really do. It's never going to happen. Like many people are happy with Baker. Enough people are happy with Baker. It's never going to happen. But I wish it would. I wish it would. As far as this game, though, are we watching this game at all? Like, is this going to be on the TV? Probably not. Probably not. It's a 4:00 game. There's 5 4:00 games, right?
I have money on it, so I'll probably flip back and forth whether it's a commercial on another game.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have the 4 box up on one side, main TV, the non-Bucks game in the 4 box, and then Red Zone probably on the other one, I guess. We'll see. You're thinking Ward is a better fit for the Giants? Might be. That boisterous, like super vocal, like I'm the best who's ever done it type personality. Yeah, you kind of need somebody like that in New York. Maybe. I could see it. I could see it.
How do I put this? Unfortunately, Giants in their history of the league have never drafted a running style quarterback.
Yeah. I got you. There's well, I mean, look, it's a new dawn, it's a new era. I don't know to tell you. It's this is you got to be in 2024 here, okay? It ain't 1954 anymore. Like, come on, Giants, what are y'all doing? You've seen dual threat quarterbacks, people who can move the pocket with their legs, are incredibly valuable. I hate playing against them. Like, I hate playing against Lamar or Jaden Daniels or Justin Fields or Russell Wilson. I mean, like, these guys, like, they just add an element that takes the game to a new level. Like, it makes you better. Like, you are a better football team because not only can they fucking throw for 500 yards on your ass if you sit there and play contain all day long, but as soon as you man up, get backs to the quarterback, he's 50-yard run downfield, Now, and Daniel Jones was a better runner than he was a thrower. So just throwing it.
You gotta. Well, I mean, he did trip over his own feet. Now, granted, look at their running backs, but like, look what Hurts is able to do because he has Barkley.
And Hurts, exactly. There's so many.
You have the option: is he running the ball or is he running the ball? Oh, he's neither. They're passing it. Like,
Yep. So imagine how bad it was for others playing against prime Michael Vick. Omega, I had Simeon Rice on my team. We can give them shits about him. Michael Vick ain't never had a good game against the Bucks, so I ain't worried about him. Michael Vick. Yo, we stack units from the ceiling to the floor. Stop. What are you doing, Snyder? We don't want cheap viewers. We need the expensive viewers, man. What are you talking about?
That's a good one.
Lineup pick: Mahomes, Henry, or this is your lineup: Mahomes,
Yeah,
Derrick
it's
Henry,
just
Najee
lineup.
Harris, Pacheco, Jamison Williams. You're loaded on Chiefs there. Chase McLaughlin. You got names for everybody but Chase McLaughlin. My guy. Put some respect on Chase McLaughlin's name. Jeez. Not terrible. I don't know if I like
You know what?
Pacheco and Mahomes together.
It honestly feels weird. I didn't even have to worry about a fantasy lineup this week because I have a bye week.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it feels good, right? I know. I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around. It's all good. I like it. I'm worried that you're stacked a little bit there on a team when the Browns can play some defense now. So I worry just a little bit, but I think you have to stay with Mahomes. And if you got another option at running back, because I assume that's your flex. So, oh yeah, exactly. Get Baker the fuck out of Tampa. Get him out. I gotta get him out. I wish give me Shador. Anyway, we're picking this game. We all think the Cardinals are going to win. We got nothing to talk about here. So does the helmet. Oh my gosh. Helmet is wildly aligned with us today. This is
Trying to get back in.
You know, this is scary here. This is scary. For sure. Helmet's trying to get back in, you think? You think that's what's going on?
Yep. A little too late.
All right.
I don't think you can make
Colts,
up
Broncos.
50
I think
games.
so too. Yeah, 100%. Got the Colts traveling to Denver today to take on the Broncos. I mean, we're all aligned here. It looks like, yeah. I mean, are the Colts going to be competitive? You think at all? Were they on a bye last week? I feel like I haven't talked about the Colts.
Yeah, there
in
were
months.
6 games, 6 teams.
Okay. Yeah, they were on a bye.
That were on buys.
So,
yeah.
I mean, you got Anthony Richardson. He's going to be the guy of the future. They're are they in the playoff hunt? They're the Colts. I think so, right? Like they got a shot.
Yeah, because their division isn't running
Texans,
away with
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So.
But
But
I don't know, Broncos.
yeah,
Give me Broncos by 10.
Cortland Sutton, Bo Nix,
Yeah.
big day
Yeah, I agree
at
with you.
home.
Give me the Broncos all day, every day. Helmet, what you think? What do the helmets say? Colts. All right, bodes well for us. We like that. Definitely like that. This is an interesting one. I wonder if anyone's been following along and putting money on the helmet picks at the end of the, or at the against the helmet picks. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I wonder if anyone has thought about doing something along those lines. And one big from the show. If you're out there and you're doing that, you better let us know. I am a sole lone wolfer here. I'm not going to do the whole lone wolf thing. That's NFL Network's thing. But yeah, y'all are on the Lions. I don't blame you. Like, this game's going to be close. It's going to be good. But give me the Bills today. I think the Bills need it more. I really do. I think they need it. So that's my justification. It's just more of a feeling thing. It's a storyline thing. It's a gut.
I mean, some would say the Lions need it more.
Lions have like a 2-game lead for the home field.
Not because of home field, just because of history and the narrative.
I mean, I get it, but like if somebody's going to say that they're the same old crappy Lions because they lost one game in the regular season, they'd be me, but only me, right? Like only me. So I don't know. They're going to lose in the play. Here's the thing: when the Lions go one and done in the playoffs, that's when that narrative will get really, really loud, right? Really, really loud. Like, there's a blueprint to beating the Lions. You just got to be more physical than them. So not all teams can be more physical than them. So that's the challenge that I think teams run into. We'll see. Josh Allen.
It's going to be a great game.
Grown man. I think so too. I'm not going to watch it because I got another game on. Fuck the helmet.
And I haven't really said this, but honestly, I'm really glad. Like, I missed all of you. I really did, But I'm really glad we didn't do a show on Thursday because everything I would have said would have been completely wrong.
Oh, really? You were all on the 49ers?
No. About parlays and what I thought people were going to do and not do. And yeah,
gotcha.
That was a complete.
Gotcha.
Right?
Gotcha. So you had some parlays and they didn't hit. Yeah.
Not even close.
Fair enough. Fair.
But if there was ever a game that I should have been on Thursday and I thought was going to happen, it would be this one because I really think that this is going to be a barn burner.
Yeah, this one here, Bills Lions. I like it.
Yeah.
I think so too. I definitely think so too. So I don't know. I'm a big. I'm big on the Bills. Big on the Bills. Big on the Bills this week. So we'll see what happens. Again, I think the Bills are much more long-term play, but this week just feels like they need it. Yeah, I'm not picking against the Buccaneers ever. We're on the road. Bucky Irvin's playing. He's coming back. Give me the Bucks. Give me the Bucks.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not going to win the game. I know. I already know we're not.
Big
Our
day from
defense can't
Lad
keep
today.
up. You know. Yeah. I mean, against our poorest secondary, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. So, if he's on your fantasy team, congratulations. I already telling you right now. Helmet knows what's up. Helmet knows what's up. Helmet's doing us some favors here. If we can somehow win this game, right, which we've beaten a bunch of teams with good records, right? Oops.
Beat the Lions.
We've beaten it. We beat the Lions. We beat the Eagles. We beat the Washington Commanders team. So we're winning. We're winning. Oh man. Are we also a Bucks fan? Is that what it is? Or you know that the
he said he's a
Chargers
Bucks
are
fan. Love my
know.
Bucks, but F Baker.
Oh, I thought you meant love your Bucks kicker. My bad. Whoa. I didn't know we had a member of the crew up in here. All right, cool. That's dope. I thought you just meant the kicker. All right. Hey, look, we are so aligned on that. My God, I'm with you. Fuck Baker. Like, I am not a Baker guy. I am so not a Baker guy. But yeah, 100%. Look, we got Cansey on today because we need a big day. We need 94 pushing that pocket right back into Justin Herbert's face, play after play, okay? And then when he's not pushing the pocket back, we got to get his running mate Vita Vea right next to him. Like, this is how we're going to win the game. We need those two guys clog in the middle, up, just boom, pocket, go right back. It's a simple way to win this game. You take them and you push the pile. You out physical them on the defensive side of the ball because that secondary is man. We need Winfield back. We need Winfield playing an All-Pro level. He struggled this year. I think he's been hurt more than he admits it. But man, it's tough. So yeah. Look, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. But if we could find a way to get Shador, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. It'd be nice. Moving on, we got the Steelers, Eagles. This is also gonna be a good game. I'm sad that they have the two best games of the week on at 4:25. Like, and I can't not watch the Bucks game. I'm allergic to not watching the Bucks. Like, there are very few events in the world or my life that will cause me to not watch the Bucks game. Very few, like almost none, but it would have to be a life-changing, awful event of some sort. Right. So when the game's on, it is extremely important. It's been that way for 25 years or however long it's been since I've watched football. So these other games, while they're going to be great, they'll be on, but they'll be on in the background and we won't be switching back and forth. None of that. Boom. Big TV. It's right there. You remember that down in Florida. Everyone used to get so mad at me in Florida. People used to come to the house and things and they'd be like, oh, this game's a blowout. This, that, the other. Nah, game's on. Bucks are on TV. I don't care we're losing by 70. I don't care. It doesn't matter if the Ravens are up 35-2 at halftime. I don't care. It doesn't change. So that's what, anyway, it sucks. I want to watch some of these other games. So I'm going to have them kind of watching them at my left eye. They'll be on my left eye. So for if you know, you know. But who do you like here? Steelers or Eagles? Who do you actually like? I know you do not want the Eagles to win. But who
First,
do you like?
I overrid that last game. And on this game,
You overrode
I have
this?
the Steelers.
Oh, okay.
I
okay,
overrode
all right.
the Bucks.
Okay, gotcha. You just want us to
Yeah.
lose, huh? All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Look at you.
Because I just think the Chargers are going to win.
All right, fair
I'm
enough.
sorry.
Fair
They're at
enough.
home. They've been playing very well. Unlike the first 8 weeks of the game. Plus, if I pick the Bucks, it means I'll be wrong, and then you'll be right. So I'm really just doing
Try to do me a favor
Yeah.
of some sort.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you
all
out.
good, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
Look, it's all good. It's all good.
Um,
When we beat that replacement,
on its,
he's a Giants fan. We go, look, he's a Giants fan. He must have hit his head as a kid. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
something happened.
No.
He's a Giants fan. So
I've already had a
Nothing
rough
we can
season
do.
as it is. I've already had a rough 11 years as it is. Okay.
yeah.
On this
He
game,
no longer needs
it's not that it's not that I don't like the Eagles. I mean, I hate them, but I just
Right.
think it's the Steelers' time. They have the
Interesting.
2-game lead in the division. Their schedule's not any easier after today. The Eagles, they have to play the Giants week 18. I forget who else they got to play, but they have another easy game. I just think the Steelers need this game a little bit more. They haven't won in Philly since 68, but today's the end of that. I think they go in, they win a tough fought game, they win by a field goal, and I think pretty much they win the division today if they can go up.
Interesting.
Because with 3 games left, they'd almost have to
Yeah.
lose every single game to because I think they've already beaten the Ravens,
Yep,
but
they have.
a few weeks ago. So yeah, they need this game to pretty much seal up the division with 3 games left. Yeah, so Steelers today by 3.
I agree. I like the Steelers in a hard-nosed game. I like the Steelers defense more than I like the Eagles defense, and I think that's what it comes down to. They just play defense a lot better. So, Dave, Left Eye Lopez, is that right, Boba? Yeah. So I agree with you 100%. I mean, it is what it is at this point in time. Give me the Steelers. I think we're all in that. Lady Diamond had said, "Hey, every time she picks the Steelers, they lose. So she's picking the Eagles. So she's taking the helmets approach to this for us."
All right.
Let's see what we got. Helmet likes the Eagles. This is good news for us. Good news for us. Helmet is wrong 60% of the time, or whatever that number is. They like the Eagles. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, so we got the Packers at the Seahawks tonight, Sunday Night Football. This will be a good game. I will have my eyes on this as I venture into round 1 of CC tonight. This will be fun. Packers. Eagles, Packers, Seahawks. We're all in the Packers. Seahawks.
Just a better team.
I think, close game. I think it'll be close, but give me the Seahawks. Or, I'm sorry, give me the Packers winning, edging out the Seahawks. I think it'll. Not much else to say here. I think it'll be close. I just don't know that I trust the Seahawks yet. Maybe we should.
I think three teams coming out of the North: Packers, Lions, Vikings. I think.
Packers. We're all in the Packers. Yeah, exactly. They're all in the kind of all 3 of those teams are pretty good. Omega is overriding, is what I've been told. Omega is overriding.
All right.
Omega's on that quick. Like, nope, fuck that. I don't think so. They ain't winning shit. I don't blame you. I do not blame you one bit. All right, we got an override.
Taking the
override to the Seahawks. Okay, fair enough. So now we're on the Seahawks. That'll work. Last 2 games. All right. So we got Minnesota. Hosting the Bears. Did you see Tomlin talking off his mic? I've seen a lot of Mike Tomlin talking, but I'm not sure which specific. Oh, taking off his mic? I did not. No, I did not see that. There must be something specific.
I think he's on Hard Knocks or something, maybe.
Yeah. I didn't see it, but I've seen a lot of the Tomlin clips. There's a lot of stuff out there about Tomlin and. Like, is he actually as good as people say because they haven't won in the playoffs, and this, that, and the other? They're always in it, right? Like, Steelers are always in it. They never seem to be out of it. So I would like that feeling of some way, shape, or form. But
he's got a Super Bowl championship, right?
Yeah, he does have a Super Bowl championship. Yeah, many years ago. Many years ago, yeah. So
I mean, I know it's been a long time. Never had a losing season.
Yeah, exactly. It's an interesting one. But the Bears, the Vikings, I can't imagine any one of us took the Bears. Yeah, and none of us did, right? We can't take the Bears. It's just this is a standard trap game for the Vikings. I wholeheartedly believe that it's a trap. Give me the Vikings. Give me the Vikings. That said, give me the Vikings. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's another. You can only play who's on your schedule, but another game that the Vikings, get gifted
division
a win.
Game. Division game and things like that.
At home.
So, yep. Even Helmet knows.
Bears,
even Helmet knows to do the right thing.
Yeah.
They just don't have a head coach, right? Like you go through this turmoil of changing head coaches and this, that, the other. This is why the Jets losing the head coach this early on. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell happened? So, I'll take a look at it after the after stream, Boba, for sure. We'll take a look and I'll see. I'll find out what you're talking about. Sounds like it's probably an interesting soundbite or video clip for sure. And then the last game of Week 15 is Atlanta traveling all the way out to the West to face the hapless and helpless Las Vegas Raiders. Everybody here has decided to choose the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all in our minds know what's really going to happen. I know your disdain for the Falcons probably push you towards the Raiders. Also, maybe trying to catch up some points, in the race for the yearly record.
Definitely trying to catch up.
Yeah. So I know, I understand it. I get
Heart pick. Picked it with my heart.
Yeah.
Because fuck the fucking Falcons. All right? That's what I got to say about that. Fuck the Falcons. All right? Picked it in my heart. Are they probably going to win this game? Yeah. Like, I get it. Sure. Raiders are bad. Raiders are very bad at football. But
if they do win, it'll be Ritter and Bowers and Jacoby Myers who light up the air.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know where Bowers was last week, but he was out the game.
No.
Well,
So there you go. Falcons by 30.
yeah, basically. Basically.
Cousins comes out after last week's Vikings debacle and lights it up for 450 passing yards and 5 touchdowns today.
You could bet on that if you'd like. You could bet on that if you'd like. There it is. There it is, chat. You can ride along with us. You could fade us. You could do either one. This is our picks. This is what we got. This is what we're running. We're a little bit over, but that's okay because we were a little bit late. Any parting words for today? As we are 52 minutes away from kickoff. I can't wait.
No, like I said, bye week for me, fantasy wise. So I mean, I got some parlays in today. I'll be keeping an eye on, but fantasy wise, I kind of have an easy week. Gonna be some good games. I think some divisions get clinched today, if I'm not mistaken. Some more teams exit, the playoff hopes with some losses today. Draft picks get more locked in with some wins and losses. So yeah, definitely keep up with that, and we definitely should be back Thursday, I do believe, right?
I'll be here Thursday. Absolutely, yeah, yep. We'll
I
be
do
here.
kind of just want to
Ready to roll.
briefly touch on week 16 and 17 because I know the coming weeks are going to be a little wonky. If we can,
Okay. Sure.
if we can click on next week real quick. We have a bunch of Saturday games. Not a bunch. We have 2. And then we have a Sunday slate and a Monday slate. And then if we go to week 17, this is where it gets a little weird. I don't know why that's over there. That should have been. But we do have 2 Christmas games with the Chiefs and the Ravens. The Chiefs and the Steelers and the Ravens and Texans. And then I tried to do the rest of the schedule, but they haven't confirmed times or dates yet. There's probably going to be a bunch of Saturday games. These Chiefs and Ravens and Steelers and Texans, they're going to be on Wednesday. You should be able just to drag that in there, no? I'll fix it later. But yeah. So Sunday, the week 17 games haven't been finalized, but do know that there's a bunch of games on Christmas Day, which is that Wednesday. So just a heads up on things might be a little weird for the next few weeks with Saturday games, Christmas Day games. I think the Chiefs have 3 games in 11 days. They play today, next week, and then on Christmas Day. So
cool. So yeah, we'll talk about what the show schedule looks like. I guess keep an eye on Discord, right? So we might pick up a show here or there, or pick up one of these 2 things. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna have bets flying fast and furious. 2 things to join is the Discord. First of all, I'll post I try to post everything that I like at least and share it with you guys. Put it out there because you never know. And then also follow along in the DraftKings betting group, right? You'll see all different folks dropping bets in there, and it'll be super exciting. So we're gonna try to grow that group as much as we can as well.
Yeah, we're only at 5 right now, so if you definitely have a chance to win the DraftKings this week. I mean, I know we're in it, so we probably won't win, but there's only 3 other people, so
right,
the chances are there.
100% right in here. Oh, is it? It doesn't want. Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, it's forced me to try to log back in. All types of other stuff. Sorry about that, chat.
That looks good. I like that.
We'll get there.
That bye week.
Bye week here. Yeah. I like it. So NFL is now any gay of the week. Yeah, any day of the week. Sorry. Yes, absolutely. And then Omega says, let's hope Netflix doesn't choke. Yeah, 100%. Like after that Mike Tyson Paul debacle of the. Oh wow, we could stream in 180p. It's great. Looks like Tecmo Bowl, right? It was so good.
Omar back to pass.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
We'd be better off watching ESPN and getting the text feed of what comes in. So we'll see. But no, Netflix they got their kinks worked out. They got all their bugs worked out. They're good. They did the test run. They said, did anybody actually have to watch this Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight anyway? I mean, that was so bad. It was
predictable.
Oh my God.
But this has been fun. I'm gonna go get some stuff ready for the day, and Keep an eye on Discord. Hopefully, we got some winners that we can post in there, and we'll catch everybody on Thursday, I think.
Sounds good. See y'all. Peace.
Yep.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in, hope you had a blast. Follow our socials, this won't be the last. See you next week, same time, same place. Bet responsibly, keep a steady pace. 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 Thanks for tuning in.